So I want to say from the year 2009 to up to October 2025 last year. If you ever seen me outside or if you met me somewhere in a public place, I don't care what it was. I don't care if it was the grocery store, CVS, Six Flags. I don't care. And one thing, around that time, like dating apps were a big thing, like POF and stuff like that. If you met me during that stretch of time, 2009 to October 2025, I was drunk. And I mean, I was plastered. Like I don't care where we were. I don't care if we were going to the bar. I would drink on the way to drinking. If you invited me to your house, I was drunk. I was drunk. But I carried it so well. A lot of people didn't know I was drunk because I'd be talking, I'd be walking straight, but I was what you would call a functioning alcoholic for sure. Like I could drive, like, but I would know when I couldn't drive. In those times where I know, hey, I'm way too drunk to drive, I will pull over and just sleep where I'm at. It's been many nights where I slept at a gas station or outside the club or at a friend's house because that's one thing that I didn't play with because excuse me, that's one thing that I didn't play with because I didn't want to hurt myself or anybody. Like I always had that consciousness even though I was drunk. So yeah, but I mean, plastered, and it got worse and worse every year. And the peak of it, I'm gonna say it was around 2021. I bought a truck around 2019, the end of 2019, and right before COVID hit. I became an owner operator, 18 wheelers on the road. And everything was going good, man. I was making some good money. But even then, I wasn't drinking on the road because I didn't want to do anything to mess my CDL up. So I wasn't drinking during the week. But when I got home, I was in a relationship at that time also. When I got home, me and my girl would polish off a whole bottle or maybe two, like by ourselves. Like she was a big drinker like me. I'm talking about major drinking we would do. And one day I was in North Carolina and my engine seized up and my engine failed on me. It was over for the truck. And I think that was around like 2000, late 2001, 2002. So yeah, it was around that time. And it just, everything just went crashing down from there because I put all my eggs in that basket. Like that was gonna be the way that I feed my family because I was planning on having a family with this girl that I was with. Like I was planning on marrying her, like having kids, that was my purpose at the time. And then when I lost that, oh man, it was like the drinking just, it went up a whole nother level. Like I was staying by myself at that time, and they say like when you start drinking by yourself, that's how you know you got a problem. But I was always drinking by myself. I was always drinking by myself. But when that happened, oh my God, it just got crazier and crazier. Like I started fighting my friends over like some drunk stuff. Like all my relationships, it went sour. So I got a company job, you know, to try to bounce back and get another truck. But I was just so devastated, man. I felt like a failure. And shortly after that, after my truck went down, my mom came into town. She was staying with my girlfriend because me and my mom was going through some things at that time. And we got into a big argument, man. And of course, I was drunk before I came there. I polished the whole, like not the whole thing, but a good chunk of Crown Royal. I drank it by myself because, like I said, me and my mom was going through some things at the time, and I felt like that's what I needed to be around her, you know. So yeah, and we got into a big argument, and I said some real messed up things, and that was the last time I saw my girl like in person for a while at that time. Like she just stopped talking to me, and my mom stopped talking to me, and on top of my truck going down, like I fell into a deep depression, man. Like I like I stopped going to work. I let my mail pile up. I remember going to the liquor store because I had a little bar area, and I bought like $400 worth of liquor. But I bought things I don't drink. I was a dark liquor drinker. I bought the stuff I didn't drink, like Grey Goose and stuff. But that was just for like guests, you know what I'm saying? Because I jumped back onto the dating sites. I was dating random girls again and all that. So I was having them over the crib. So when they came over, they could have something to drink. Because I was drinking, I was drinking everything. But it got so bad to where I drunk that. I don't drink vodka. I don't really drink gin or anything. I drunk the whole bar by myself. By myself. And I mean, like I said, I was so down on myself. Like around that time, it was bad. And I ended up getting evicted from my place. I was there for almost 5 years, 4 or 5 years. I ended up getting evicted from my place. Of course, I lost my job. And I threw all my stuff in storage, and like the drinking went up another notch after that. And I ended up getting into a car accident. I got rear-ended. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault at all. I got rear-ended. It totaled my car, and it messed my back up. Like my whole, I had a disc, I forget what it was, but it messed me up. So I had to sit down for like 6 months. Still drinking, off the meds, still drinking. I couldn't work. I ended up getting another job because I got a CDL. I couldn't work. And man, I was just so down on myself, man. I hated myself. And because to me, it felt like I have no purpose now. I didn't have a purpose anymore. My purpose was, I thought it was my trucking business. That was my bread and butter, my whole trucking business. I was proud of it. I had a girlfriend that I really loved. We planned on getting married, having children. We planned on all that. Like she knows my dad, my mom, everything. Like everybody loved her. I loved her. I know a lot of her family. Like, and when I lost everything, like it just killed me. Like I was so down on myself. I just thought I wasn't nothing, bro. I just thought I wasn't nothing. Fast forward a little bit. I get another truck. Grandma helped me get another truck. What was that? 2023? 2023, around that time. That truck goes down. Now I'm like, what? Like the universe doesn't like me. What? Bad things just keep happening to me. That truck went down. I didn't have money for my storage unit anymore. I got my essential things. Luckily, I got my essential things out. I was dealing with an older woman at the time. She was like 55, but we were like in a relationship. She helped me pay for my storage a couple times, so I'll be able to get my PC out and some of my clothes. But most of everything I owned that I couldn't get out, like my bed, a lot of my clothes, all gone. They put it up for auction. Somebody got it right now. They probably sold it. I mean, I had some nice shit too. All gone. I lost everything. Like flat broke, living in my car. Nowhere to go. Like, and the older lady that I was messing with, like, she would take me everywhere, man. She really liked me for real. She said, like, she claimed that she loved me. I don't know about that now, but I mean, she'll take me everywhere. Like, she'll pay for things. And I remember when I first met her, I met her off the app Black. When we first met, drunk, I'm talking about plastered. She didn't know. Like I said, I carried myself so well being drunk. Like, over the years, you couldn't tell. And I wasn't like the type where you can smell the liquor out of my pores or anything. Like, it been instances, I got so many drunk stories. It been instances where I was talking to police plastered and they didn't know. Me behind the wheel too. Cause I mean, I could drive straight. Like, I was a functioning alcoholic. But yeah, I met her. She invited me to her place same night. Cause let me tell you, when I got that liquor in me, my game is like I have social anxiety, I feel like. But when the liquor in me, I'm like a whole different person. Like, my game is astronomical. I could go in the club and pull anything I want. Like, my mouthpiece it's just pimping. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to her crib. She's had a nice Buckhead apartment. I went to her crib. She drove a Porsche, like a 2021 Porsche. I went over there. I hit it first night. So after that, I started going over her house more. You know what I'm saying? And she had a little bar at her house. Let me tell you, I drunk that woman's whole bar. All her liquor, bro. I'm not proud of it, but I did. And I remember one birthday I had, she bought me the Kevin Hart tequila. I drank the whole bottle by myself in one day. I'm talking about I could polish a whole bottle of tequila, whiskey. I don't care what it was. I could drink it by myself and still be, you know what I'm saying? Still be functioning. But like I said, I will always know when I can't function no more, because I'll go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I will sleep right there in the car. I ain't play that. You know what I'm saying? But it drove me, alcohol, I was thinking, 'cause I was so depressed at this time, like so down on myself. I was thinking, like, I leaned on the alcohol to try to forget about my situation. But whole time, it was really, looking back at it, it was really fueling my depression, bro. It was like, I was having suicidal thoughts. I never thought of myself like this before. Like, I was having suicidal thoughts. Like, I didn't want to be here anymore because I felt worthless. Like, I didn't know my purpose anymore. And finally, like, the last time I drank some alcohol was October last year. I had a courier job. I was using my car to transport boxes around. So I drunk, like, and it was little too. Like, I had 2 double shots of Jose Cuervo. And let me tell you, around this time, I didn't care what it was I was drinking. All I wanted to do was get drunk. So if I could get some double shots for like $2, that's up my alley. And because I wasn't really working at the time, like, I lost everything, all my money, like, spent all my money on alcohol and weed. That's another episode, weed. But spent all my money on alcohol, bro. Like, I didn't care what it was. All I wanted to do is get the job done, which was get drunk. And some days it was like I didn't have enough money to eat and drink. And I would pick drinking over the eating, because I'm like, it's calories in this. So essentially I am kind of eating. That was my way of thinking. I was so messed up in the brain at the time, bro. Like, scrambled in the brain at the time. So the last time I drank, like I was saying, like, I drank like 2 double shots of tequila, which was like nothing to me at that time. But when I woke up the next morning in my car, I was sick. Like, I'm talking about one of the worst hangovers ever. Throwing up all morning, but I still had to go to work. So I'm throwing up, like I'm trying to drink water. Everything I'm putting in my body is rejecting. I'm driving on 75. I'm in traffic and I have a bag. I throw up. Ugh. So stupid. I should have pulled over. I'm still driving because I'm trying to get to my destination. I got the package in my car. And I look up. Before I even look up, boom, I ran into somebody. And luckily, it wasn't hard enough to damage the car, but the girl, she got out. She was so mad too because she had just bought the car. She had just bought a brand new Audi. It was nice. It was a young lady. She got out. She was so mad at me, like, bro, what are you? And I'm like, I can't even say nothing. Like, you know, and we're sitting on the side of 75. We're waiting for the cops to come, and I'm still throwing up. I'm trying to get myself together before the police come so they don't know I'm hung over like a mug. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she knew either. She was just mad talking to her boyfriend. Like, it was barely even a scratch on it, you know, either. But I feel her, though. I hit her car. You know what I'm saying? She ended up apologizing, too. She was like, I'm sorry I came at you like that. It was just... But I understood, like, bro, you tripping. Like, why would you hit my car in traffic? We're not even going fast. And she didn't do anything to cause a collision with her. I'm just being a drunkie. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up getting off with a warning because, you know what? When police see that CDLA on your license, I got off so many times I got off with a slap or a wrist just because that CDL is on my license. They be like, man, we don't want to mess your license up with this little thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Go on about your day. Be careful. But that day, I said, man, I gotta stop, man. I'm too old for this. And that was the day when I dropped my first video on this channel. I woke up, I saw my body, like I was letting myself go. And I'm like, I'm gonna look like my dad and my uncle. And I remember one thing when my mom told me when I was like a teenager, she was like, DJ, you have an addictive trait. Your dad, your uncles, they all are heavy drinkers. Of course it went droop, droop. But she was right. Like, I became that. And if I kept that up, I was going to end up like looking like them. Like they all got guts. To this day, my dad, he's damn near 70 and he drinks like a sailor, bro. Like, and I'm like, I don't want to be that. I got to get my stuff together. So that day I stopped. I got on my fitness journey. You know what I'm saying? I replaced my alcohol abuse with like gym abuse. Essentially, instead of drinking a whole bottle by myself, I would go for a walk. You know, I started with 10,000 steps a day. Now I get at least 15,000 steps a day. I started weightlifting, going to the gym every day, but I had to, essentially, because I was living in my car and then the gym was the only place I could shower. So it forced me to work out because I didn't feel it was right to just walk past all the equipment and just go straight to the showers. Like, so I was getting my body right. And it's one thing that's crazy to me too, is like watching my body transform in real time is outstanding to me, bro. It's just fascinating to me, to how like I really stopped cold turkey. Like, I haven't had a drink yet. Like, between that time, I went to a New Year's Eve party. Everybody was drinking, and everybody knows me. DJ drinks. I can drink. I went to the Super Bowl party. My guy, he offered me a shot. I remember him and his wife, they were referees at the Super Bowl party. And it was like, hey, DJ, come take a shot with us. And then I was like, nah, I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? He immediately blew his whistle, like, flag on the play. Like, flag on the play, what you mean you don't drink? So it was like, and it was a real test for me because liquor was flowing. You know what I'm saying? Liquor was flowing, and I I had no desire to drink it. You know what I'm saying? It was not like, oh, like I'm shaking, like I want to drink. Like it was hard for me to stop. Surprisingly, like it wasn't. And that's another trait that I have. Like I can drop things like that. Like I remember in my younger days, I used to smoke cigarettes, like the long joints, the long Newport hundreds. Like I used to go, me and my friend, we used to go through packs of them. But one day I just stopped cold turkey. I just stopped. It wasn't really hard for me. Like I just got a toothpick or some gum and I just stopped. So yeah, but essentially, man, that alcohol would have destroyed me if I kept going the route I was going. And stopping it and replacing it with something else, because like I know I have a addictive trait. You know what I'm saying? So I just switched the addiction to something healthy. You know what I'm saying? I switched it to water, alcohol to water, drinking to gym. You know what I'm saying? Sipping to walking. You know what I'm saying? And I had to, man, because when I sat down that morning and looked at my life, how I just lost everything, like, because I mean, I was up. I was making some money. I had the new BMW, the 2021 X3, like, it had the butter pecan seats. Like, I was making some bread, but when the depression kicked in, I didn't care about money anymore. I didn't care about anything. My license ended up getting suspended. I didn't even know. Like I got pulled over. They tried to throw me in jail. My man's he came and got me. He drove my car for me, took it back to his house, man. Like, and when I look back at my life, everything I'm talking about from 2009 up to then, last year, 2025, every bad thing that ever happened in my life, I was drunk. I'm not saying it was because of alcohol, but it was the common denominator. I mean, every single thing that happened in my life, fist fights, well, not every fist fight, but 98% of them, fist fights, my relationships with people, anything that happened bad, it's because I was pissy drunk every time. So I was like, I gotta stop, man. I gotta get away from it. And as I got older, also my hangovers got worse. I don't know how many times I threw up in my life. If I had $100 for every, not even 100, give me $8 for every time I threw up in my life, I would have some bread. I would have a good chunk of change right now. Sometimes I would throw up in the club bathroom or my friend's bathroom and just come out, shake it off and get right back to drinking. But a lot of times too, like as I got older, my hangovers got worse. Like I would wake up and half of the day be gone. Sometimes the whole day be gone because I can't eat. I'm throwing up the whole day. Like to where I'm throwing up the bottom of my stomach. The yellow stuff is coming out. And I'm putting water in. I can't eat. But I was just throwing up. I said, man, I have to stop. And I did. I did stop. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and say I figured it all out. Like, I'm taking y'all on a journey with me. And it's hopefully like other men can see this in real time, because I'm still putting in the work real time. Like, men don't talk about stuff like this. Maybe they can see me and be like, you know what? He's putting in the work. I'm going to watch him put it in the work, and I'm going to take the journey with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I still don't know what my purpose is, man. But at the same time, I have a clear mind now. I have a clear direction. I know where my road to wealth is going to lead. And like I said, the wealth part has nothing to do with money. You know what I'm saying? My road to wealth leads to Santiago, Dominican Republic. And right now, that's what I made my purpose. I'm making that my purpose. even though I just said I don't know what my purpose is. But that's what I think I need to make my purpose. And after that, I could just figure it out. It's baby steps, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I have a clear mind. I haven't been drunk since last October. Woo! You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking like maybe when I get to DR, I would probably drink again because I know Dominicans like to party, you know what I'm saying? But right now I'm thinking no. I don't think I will because I don't need it. I really don't. I have no desire to taste liquor anymore. I don't ever want to feel that feeling of a hangover ever again, man. Like it's one of the worst feelings ever. And I don't want to go through that anymore. You know, but at the same time, you know, too much of anything is a bad thing. So maybe I'll be at a birthday party. Hey, you want to take a shot? Or I might, but I really don't think so. Cause I really don't want to go down that path anymore. I don't want to tease it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, watching my body transform in real time. Like I never thought like I would be like a fitness guy. Like I grew up the lanky, skinny guy, the lanky, unathletic guy. You know what I'm saying? But now my build is getting kind of athletic. You know what I'm saying? I play basketball now. You know, like I'm doing my thing. And like I said, man, I hope other men, like I'm start dropping more content about what I've been going through over my life. Like I'm 36, I'm still young, but man, I did some things, man. I did some things, and maybe I can help some young men or even older men that's still going through this and want to break the shackles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's how. And you know what? I almost titled this "How Alcohol Ruined My Life," but that's not fair to alcohol. You're like, DJ, what are you talking about? That's not fair. Because alcohol been here generations before me, before I even thought of. It's me. It's my job to control myself, to have full control of my mind, body, and spirit. That's the path I'm on. And the alcohol was the first step, and it's changing me. It's changing me to a better person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I hated myself when I was going through that depression phase, man. I hated myself. But now I look myself in the mirror and be like, DJ, you know what? You're a great guy. You know, people love you. Like, why would you want to harm yourself and like take yourself from the world when there's people that love you and will be sad that you done that? You know? And it's like, you're trying to find your purpose, and maybe your purpose is to help other men that's going through or went through what you're going through, you know? So that's what I'm gonna make my purpose, man. Real talk. That's what I'm gonna make my purpose, helping other guys get through the hard time by watching me in real time doing the work. My role leading to Santiago. I love y'all, man.